Welcome to the Office Technology Department, home of the Office Technology Classroom. My name is Professor Cindy Garnsey. I'm Director and Chair of the Office Technology Programs. I'd like you to take a few minutes to view this presentation to make sure that you're familiar with how the Office Technology Classroom works. This slide depicts a map of Duncan Hall. We're on the third floor in the corner. If you need a more detailed map of the entire campus, notice that we have a link up here and the phone number if you need to reach us if you're having any trouble finding our location. You might be thinking, what exactly is the Office Technology Classroom? Well, we are a unique learning space, unique within HCC's campus, unique to Maryland, and unique to most of the USA. Very few learning centers like ours exist. That's what makes us so very special. We give busy people an opportunity to learn exciting new skills on their own time schedules. We work one-on-one with students on over 25 different classes, including the Microsoft Office Suite, Word, Excel, Access, PowerPoint, and Outlook, keyboarding skills, HTML coding, Windows 10 skills, and traditional office, legal office, and medical office administrative skills. The key to our classroom is the one-on-one teacher-to-student relationship. You will work with your instructor as well as all the 14 instructors who teach in the OT classroom to learn the products and be able to do it without having to sit in a lecture classroom or be lost in the online cloud classroom where you don't get any face-to-face or in-person instruction. We give the best of both worlds, the online experience with the traditional classroom if you want it. If you don't want the additional assistance, then that's fine too. We'll see you on test day. Another benefit of our classes is that you may finish them early. Get our courses finished so that you can either enroll in another OT class up through the 10th week of the regular semester, or give yourself more time to spend on your other courses during the last few weeks of the semester. Please note that all tests are taken by a due date, and if you miss the due date, it is assigned a 0 grade. We have to stick with this very strict due date because of the way these classes deploy. There are no extensions or exceptions to this deadline, so planning is very important. Please speak with your instructor if you are unsure whether you are cut out for an open entry or an online course within the OT classroom. It's not for everybody. You have to be organized. You must be able to manage your time and be willing to read through the textbook to practice your skills. There are no shortcuts. The required amount of time to successfully complete a course in the Office Technology Classroom might be a little different than your traditional face-to-face course. Attendance is not taken, and there are no specific class hours that you must attend, so you have to make up that class time on your own. You want to anticipate spending about 3 hours per week per credit hour. A 1-credit course would then be about 3 hours. A 3-credit course, such as our CMSY 110 or our OFFI 260 medical terminology, would be approximately 9 hours per week to study. Now this time will increase if you are taking courses during a short winter or summer session. This represents a typical student's time spent, and your experience may require more or less time to be successful. However, important to realize that there will be additional time that you must put in for this course. You might be wondering where you can complete your work. Well, we of course have the Office Technology Classroom during our open hours. That's the best selection because we are here to help you. You also have the computer lab in Duncan Hall on the first floor. You have the Clark Computer Lab. You have the library. But best of all, you have any open computer in any of the hallways on campus. They are running all this software that you need. Here's a link you might want to check out for anything about the computer labs. And of course, any personal computer that has the appropriate software, which we're going to talk about in the next couple slides. For all of our Microsoft Office courses, we do have required software. You must be using the Microsoft Office 2016 suite. The sweet thing is we give it to you for free as an HCC student. You can get that as a free download through instructions that are available in your Canvas course under Student Resources on the home page. You also get a free download of Windows 10 through a software app called DreamSpark. If you have any questions on that, check with the HCC Help Desk and they'll help you download it to your machine. Notice that we are not using the online versions of Office 365. We are using the downloaded version of Office 2016 that you obtain through Office 365. So you might be saying to yourself, how does this varied enrollment work? Well, the winter time, we allow you only to register during the first 2 days of the semester because it's so short. But in our regular semester, we allow students to begin all of our one-credit courses anytime up to the 10th week of the semester. Now, you still have to finish by the end of the semester, but it gives you an opportunity to get more credits done in one semester's time. You do have a different due date planned for each week of the semester, depending upon which day you register. So everything's based on the date that you register. We go from Thursday through Wednesday is the week that you register. In whichever week you do register, you still must complete by the end of the term. An example, starting with beginning word course, you register for that during the first week of the semester, and then you finish that course in 5 weeks. You may then register for the advanced word course. You would then have 9 weeks to complete the second course. Well, now that you know when you can register, let's talk about your class and how you interact with your instructor. Canvas is key. Learn to use the inbox rather than the traditional HCC email to speak with your instructors or others in your class. Once you are enrolled and come into our classroom, please be considerate of our classroom expectations. We try to keep a quiet environment for study. Hushed voices are required. Be courteous and patient, and you will be happy you came in. Understand that all instructors can assist with most courses, as many of the OT instructors are part-time and not available during all classroom hours. If issues arise with your experience in the classroom, you should bring it up with the lead instructor for the day or the evening. The lead instructor's name will be posted on the main counter for your reference. Our office technology late policy basically is you can't be late. We work very hard trying to organize these classes, and we want you to stay on target with the due dates. But the best thing is you can always do things early, just you have to do them in the order in which they are due. If you're going to miss a deadline, you better let your instructor know why you're going to miss that deadline. Unfortunately, poor planning on your part does not give you an extension. Understanding life gets in the way, we get sick, things like that. Please make sure that you speak with your instructor prior to the due date for best accommodation. And logging on to Canvas. Canvas rules this course. Check it often to stay in the loop with information from your instructor, maybe even a note or two from me. Use the Canvas calendar to keep your assignments up to date. If you need any instruction or a demo on how you can use that Canvas calendar, just ask it. Your instructor or anybody in the classroom can assist you with that. Some additional information that will make your life easier. I cannot stress enough how important it is to get to know your instructor. Make sure that they know who you are as well. This type of learning takes some getting used to, and the instructor is your personal guide through this process. Put up your picture in your Canvas profile so that your instructor will recognize you when you come in. Introduce yourself in the class discussions. Participate in this class. You will be glad you did, and you'll be back for some more classes. Here are 2 websites which might be helpful in your course planning for your degree choices. Be familiar with the opportunities that you have here at HCC. This also is a link to the division outcomes. Sometime in the near future, I want you to take a peek at this. It outlines what HCC has deemed important and what you will have accomplished after earning one of our degrees. The emergency closing policies are always going to be found on the main website, but I would definitely encourage you to sign up for the HCC mobile alert system. You can get some information on that on the main howardcc.edu page. There's also availability, of course, there's a switchboard number, radio and television stations, but not just for weather. The mobile alert system lets you know of any problems that are on campus, such as parking lots full, any other reasons that campus would close, and just some general information. Well, we take the academic honesty policy very seriously here. Our computer system tracks all assignments, and it will tell us that you used somebody else's file. don't do it. We as instructors really don't even have to be paying attention to that because the system tells us. There are many parts in your file that are encrypted. We have a no tolerance policy in the OT classroom. First offense is to fail the assignment. Second offense is to fail the course. Third offense is to be expelled from HCC. Do not let this happen to you. We do encourage group collaborative learning. However, please do your own work on your own file. HCC Office Technology Classroom is happy to accommodate any students that have the need for this through the Disability Support Service. So please make sure that you bring in your paperwork at the beginning of the semester to either myself, Cindy Garnsey, or to your lead instructor so that we can have it on file. If we do not have this documentation, we cannot give you those accommodations that you deserve. So please make sure that you bring those paperwork into us at the very beginning of the semester. These are our spring and fall Office Technology classroom hours. Please note we have 3 evenings and that on Fridays we are only open until 12 noon. Please adhere to these hours whenever you need some help with any of your applications or if you're coming in to take a test. Make sure that you allow yourself at least 90 minutes before we close to take an exam. Our summer OT classroom hours are limited compared to our full spring and fall semesters. Notice that we're only open in the mornings. However, we do have 2 evenings a week that are extended to 3 hours to assist you with any homework needs. This is a list of all our current Office Technology faculty, and you'll notice that we have many people who are teaching many different courses. There are 3 of us who are full-time faculty who are here Monday through Friday, and that is myself, Cindy Garnsey, Stephanie Quintero, and Annika Trong. The remaining faculty are what we call adjunct faculty, meaning they're only here part-time. But do keep in mind that if you come in for assistance in any one of these classes, all of our faculty are cross-trained, so they will be able to assist you. You will have to speak with your lead instructor if you have any particular grading questions, anything that has to do with Canvas, but the course content can be addressed by any one of our faculty. And we want to welcome you to the Office Technology Classroom. On behalf of all the OT faculty, we look forward to seeing you at a face-to-face orientation, hopefully the very beginning of the semester. In the classroom when you want to come in for some help or even just to work on your class between your other classes. And of course, we'll see you online. Have a great semester.